Good morning, my dear students. How are you? I think and I hope you all are well at home. And after a long gap because of Corona, the Corona gave us very long gap. So it is very sorry to say we have to met as early as possible. We have to continue how the situation as early as um, without Corona. So here I hope and I'm praying to God such like dangerous situations should not repeat again. And my dear students, it is very crucial time and very dangerous time. So don't go outside, stay home and stay safe. You should stay home, stay safe and get improve your knowledge at home and read books. Okay, and and you say your parents if they are when going to outside compulsory they have to wear mask, and it is running in the air also, the corona in the air nearly 8 hours. That's why we have to be stay and eat healthy food, nutritious food. Okay, and drink hot water. Understood? So it is compulsory how to follow and maintain and get healthy and be healthy, and no one should not be affected by corona. And here we know I am your social teacher. So here we will discuss some basics. First of all, we'll discuss some basics in social studies according to your classes. Okay, after that, here after purchasing your books, test books and everything, we will start the lessons. First we will discuss some basics. We will recall whatever you have learned in earlier. We will recall and again, and next after that, when you purchase the test books, when you have the books with you, then we will discuss lessons. Okay, here in the social studies, first, I want to discuss with you about universe. Next, universe mainly. So in the universe and whatever things will be there, we'll discuss. Next, another one is that about Earth. About Earth. So after that, we'll discuss landforms. Landforms. So after that, landforms. After that, very important thing is that map. Okay, here so many topics will come, and these are the very important basic points everyone should learn as a 6th to 9th class or 10th class students. We have to learn these things, main things. Universe, we know nothing but universe is a nothing but space. This is a space. About space, so many groups of stars, asteroids, planets, and oh, so many things in the space. That is universe. And in universe, important thing is that galaxy. What will be there? Galaxy. Galaxy, which is some groups of stars, millions of stars, millions of stars. Groups of stars are called galaxy. Groups of stars. groups of stars are called galaxy. So in that galaxy, we know nebula. Nebula also specialized divided groups. Nebula means specialized divided groups. We are present in nebula, our universe, which is we are living our which are the universe we know that universe is nebula. Okay, in this galaxy we know Milky Way. Milky Way is also some groups of some groups of stars, Milky Way. So those stars are in different way. They are divided as a different way in this Milky Way. That is also we know Akasa Ganga. Different stars, millions of stars, big stars, small stars, and whatever planets, asteroids, all the things will be there in this Milky Way. This is also known as Akasa Ganga. Okay, so in this Milky Way, our universe is there, which is universe we are present at that universe in this Milky Way. Okay, so what are what type of stars are there in this Milky Way, and what about that we'll discuss. So in this Milky Way, one biggest star is there, and nearest star also, that is Sun. Sun is the main star, big star, and luminous. Luminous means it can give light itself. It will not depend any others lights for giving lights. It can give light itself. It produces light and heat. The sun produce light, heat, light and heat. That is we can say solar radiation. We'll discuss again later solar radiation, which is the radiation coming from the sun in the form of light and heat. In the form of light and heat is known as solar radiation. So before that we'll discuss about we are discussing here about galaxy and universe. In that, sun is the main biggest star, and around the sun, yes, around the sun, some planets are revolving. So many planets. So many planets means 8 planets. How many planets are revolving around the sun? 8 planets. Okay. So that is we'll discuss now. The sun, and after that planets. So planets are revolving around the sun. Actually, before there is 9 planets, but now present 8 planets are we can visible. I mean visualize the eight planets. Those are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. So like that, 8 planets are there. So I'll write here one by one, and I'll write here Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Saturn, sorry, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Actually, before there is a Pluto. The Pluto was disappeared. It was destroyed by by dashing one planet to another planet like that. It was destroyed. Present, these 8 planets are there. We know these 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. In that, Mercury, Venus. Here, one we know everyone. To better remember, to better remembrance, we have written this my very energetic, mother, Julie. My very energetic mother, Julie, supplied us noodles. So my Mercury, Venus, energetic, Earth, Mother, Mars, Julie, Jupiter, supplied Saturn, us, Uranus, noodles, Neptune. So like that we can remember these things. Okay. So here, in these planets, can you identify which is our Earth and where it is, which place from the Sun? Yes, it is third place. 1, 2, third place, Earth. This is our Earth. So, all living beings are there in this Earth only. Living beings are there in this Earth only. So, present we are living on the Earth, that is third planet from the Sun. And here, which is the nearest planet to the Sun? Mercury. Mercury is the nearest planet to the Sun and hottest planet. Why? Because it is very near. That's why hottest planet also. Next, Venus, bright planet. Earth, Mars, Jupiter is the biggest planet. Mercury is the smallest planet. And the last planet, coolest planet is that, Neptune. And here, Saturn, which is the Saturn is there now. The Saturn has rings. Which planet has rings? Saturn has rings. Saturn has rings. Okay. So these are the biggest planet Jupiter, smallest planet Mercury, and nearest planet to the Sun Mercury, and the hottest planet Mercury. Third planet is the Earth, and the last planet is coolest planet is Neptune. Why? Because it is very far away from the Sun. So these are the planets we know already, we have discussed. So like that, the universe is there. And next we will discuss about Earth, the third planet, Earth. Dear students, you should observe these are the just basics for your remembrance. just basics. Okay, and later we'll discuss classes. Okay, see that first earth, next one earth, the third planet from the sun, earth. Earth is spherical in shape, not a round shape. It is spherical in shape, spherical shape, like a ball, but a little bit stressed in north and south. This is the south, this is the north. Here, earth is like that. Spherical in shape. And this earth, third place, in the size wise, fifth place in all the planets. Okay, there is a long story to form a earth. So that is ninth class topic, how the formation of earth. First, actually, the earth is like a liquid ball, a small liquid ball, nearly so many crores of years ago, 4.5 billion years ago. 4.5 billion years ago, the earth was formed. That time, that is a small liquid ball that is revolving around the sun. Revolving around the sun. When it is revolving, somewhat by the heat temperature from the sun, somewhat gravitation, some dust particles, some asteroids, some dust particles, these all are joined gradually to that liquid ball. And while it is revolving, it was attacking. I mean, it was attracting by dust particles. These things, the size of the earth become increased. Okay, so these all the dust particles are joined with the earth, and the size of the earth become increased. Like that, the earth was formed. So earth was formed, and it was when it was increased the biggest stage, that time it was cooled down and the changed as a cool, one of the solid crust. This is like that happened. Okay, solid crust was formed. Like that, earth was formed. You know, earth, it is third planet, and a perfect place it was. That's why the human beings are living on the earth in the perfect place. Okay, so it is rotating itself. It is rotating itself. The earth rotates itself on its own axis. On its own axis. Axis means the imaginary line from north to south. An imaginary line from north to south is known as axis. So this is north, my dear students. You know already directions. Again, I am telling directions. So see here, north, top north, bottom south, right side east, your left side west. These are the map directions. Again, next we will discuss about map. That time again I will tell. So north, top north. Our head side is north, and leg side is south. Bottom is south. These are the map directions. So everywhere, if you observe this is the duster. This is the north. This is the south. This is the east. This is west. Wherever, if you stand in front of any object, so this is north, this is south, this is east for me, and this is west for you. This is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. Do you understand? So like that, the directions will be there. So this is north and this is south, and which is an imaginary line joined north to south is known as axis. The earth rotates itself. The earth rotates itself from west to east. From west to east at this speed of 6,100 kilometers per hour. 6,100 kilometers per hour. The earth rotates itself on its own axis. The earth rotates itself on its own axis from west to east at the speed of 6,100 kilometers per hour is known as 1600 kilometers per hour. 1,600 kilometers, 1,600 kilometers per hour. The earth rotating on its own axis from west to east. This is known as earth rotation. This is, we can say, earth rotation. The earth rotates on its own axis from west to east at the speed of 1,600 kilometers per hour is known as earth rotation. To rotate earth one rotation, how much time it is taking? Yes, it is taking 23 hours 56 minutes 4.1 seconds. 23 hours 56 minutes 4.1 seconds. The time taken by earth for one rotation. For one rotation, the earth is taking 23 hours 56 minutes 4.1 seconds. You understand? Like that, the earth is rotating. That is called earth rotation. That is called as earth rotation. Is there any things are happening by the earth rotation? What is the result or effect of earth rotation? Yes, there is some use things are there. Because of earth rotation, we are getting day and nights. We are getting day and nights because of earth rotation. Day and nights are occur. Day and nights are occurring. Day and nights. Yes. Why? Because the sun is here. Once observe, my dear students. The sun is here. First, suppose the sunlight is falling on half part of the earth. Why? Because the shape of the earth is like that. If the shape of the earth is a flat, all the portion the light will be there. But earth is not a flat shape. That is round, spherical shape. That's why half part of the earth in the light. Remaining half part will be in the dark. Okay, so that's why this is the night, which is the light part, this is the day. Why earth is rotating, the light portion is gradually, day portion is gradually going to dark portion, dark area, and the dark portion gradually coming to light area. Like that, this portion again came as a day. This portion, day portion again went into night. Like that, because of rotation, by the lighting of the sun, these rotation, and because of rotation, day and nights are occur. That's why we are getting day and nights. So here, dear students, you should observe 23 hours 56 minutes 4.1 second I have told. That is means nearly 24 hours. 24 hours means a day. 24 hours means a day. In the day, total a day, 24 hours. 12 hours night, 12 hours dark. So 12 hours night, 12 hours day. So totally 24 hours. Let's say one day we are getting day and night. I mean totally one day means one day and night. Have got it? So here when the earth is rotating, 12 hours after gradually that rotating, I mean that's way when it is entered to sunlight, that is we can say sun rises, which means our earth went into nearest the light of the sun. We can say that time sunrise. And when it comes to middle and when rotating earth in front of the sun, like this is the earth when it comes into in front of the sun, so this is the midday. And again it is turned, and west to east, like that again it is turned, it is coming as a sunset. I mean the sunlight is gradually missing by this portion, sunset. Next it is going to evening and night. So like that day and nights are occurred because of rotation of the earth. Here another thing is also going on. While earth is rotating and also revolving around the sun, it is rotating itself and also revolving around the sun. It is rotating itself and revolving around the sun. This is called earth revolution. This is known as earth revolution. Earth revolution is rotating itself and also is revolving around the sun. That is called earth revolution. Because of earth revolution, how much time it is taking? The earth taking to revolve to turn around the sun nearly 365 days. 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes, 9 seconds, 9.5 seconds. The earth day 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes, 9.5 seconds to revolve around the sun, the earth taking time. So this is, we can say, year. That's why in the year how many days will be there? 365 days. 365 days will be there in the year. Okay, and that is revolution around the sun, to revolve around the sun, that the around the sun, the earth taking nearly 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes, 9.5 seconds. Okay, and here 365 days we are calculating a day, and here 6 hours are living. In that 6 hours, 365 days, 6 hours are here, and 365 days, 6 hours here, 365 days, 6 hours here, 365 days, 6 hours. After 4 years, in the fourth year, these 4 6 are again 24 hours. These 4 6 are added 24 hours. These 24 hours means a day, one day. That one day joined with last 4th year, and in the 4th year 366 days will come. That is called leap year. That is called leap year. 365 days, 1 by 4 days. 6 hours means 1 by 4. In the 1 by 4. Actually, there is a 24 hours will be there. 24 hours will be there a day. And 6 hours means a 4th portion. 4 6 are 24. 1 by 4 days. So 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. In the fourth year, those 1 by 4s are form as a 1 day. So the 1 day joined to 365 days. Then 366 366 days will come in that year. That is called leap year. That year is known as a leap year. Understood? So in the leap year, how many days will be there? 366 days. The additional one day will be added to February month. Actually, in the February, how many days will be there, my dear students? Yes, 28 days. Actually, 28 days will be there. In the leap year, one day will be added. So, in the leap year, February month will be has 29 days. That is about revolution. So here we know by the rotation day and nights are occurring, and by the revolution what will happen? What will occur? By the revolution we are getting seasons. Yes, we are getting seasons. Seasons. How many seasons are there? Yes, and mainly summer, winter, rainy seasons we have. Okay, summer season, winter season, rainy season, summer season, rainy season, winter season. Like that we have three seasons. These seasons are happening for us because of revolution of the earth around the sun. How it is revolute in the elliptical shape, it is revolving as elliptical shape. That's way we are getting seasons, elliptical shape. So how I will draw here how it is elliptical shape. This is sun, the earth is rotating like this, in this shape, like this. So here the earth is rotating like this. And one more thing you should observe, earth is like this, and in that half portion, this half portion is known as northern hemisphere. Hemi means half, sphere means round. Northern hemisphere. This is southern hemisphere. This is eastern hemisphere. This is western hemisphere. In this side, western hemisphere. Hemisphere means half, half round. Northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, eastern hemisphere, western hemisphere. So here, and the earth is rotating. So we know which is dividing earth as a north and south. The imaginary line, one of the imaginary line is there, that is dividing earth north and south. That imaginary line is known as equator. So about these equator, latitudes and longitudes, and the equator is one of the latitudes and longitudes we discuss later. Later we'll discuss. Okay, so equator, I did like that. So here the earth is rotating and revolving around the sun like this. So dear students, you should observe here somewhat it is the earth is coming nearest to the sun. Sometimes the earth is going to farthest from the sun. You understand? So easily we can identify earth when it is coming to nearest to the sun. Yes, that is summer. When earth going to farthest from the sun, yes, that is winter. In the meanwhile, rainy season, which means not a hot, not a heat, not a heat, not a cool. That time rainy will be there. The saturation will going on. Like that will be there. So this is like that we can understood. When it is going during January months, January December months, it is going farthest. We know winter seasons that time, and March to May that time it is coming nearest to the sun. That is summer. Summer we know. Northern hemisphere. If the northern hemisphere is a summer, in southern hemisphere will be rainy, and winter like that. Okay, northern hemisphere will be summer means southern hemisphere will be rainy season, and northern hemisphere here winter means southern hemisphere will be like that, not the same directions. Hemisphere will be changed, the seasons will be different. Okay, here when sun goes to actually the distance from the sun and the earth, the distance from the sun and the earth actually 150 150 million square kilometers, nearly 150 million square, 149.9 something, 149.5, 150 million square kilometers. Here, when the earth goes from the sun farthest, that time it will come nearly 152 million square kilometers. 152 million square kilometers is known as apohel line. This is called as apohel line. Apohel line. Okay, when earth comes to nearest to the sun, that time the distance will be close, it is closing, that's it, this is 147 million square kilometers. This is known as perihelion. Perihelion. Apohelion, perihelion. Peri means near. Apo means far. You should understand. Peri means near. When earth comes nearest to the sun, that time distance will be decrease. 147 million square kilometers. When earth went to farthest from the sun, the distance will be increased 152. Actually, average distance between sun and the earth 150 million square kilometers. Averagely. So, apohelion, perihelion. So that time we can, about this very closely we'll discuss later.